Bluechiip Ltd is an Australian company with a technology that wirelessly tracks the identification and temperature of valuable samples, such as tissue, blood, serum and plasma, which are stored in harsh and aggressive environments like liquid nitrogen.
There's a huge gap in the market for Bluechiip technology. The current practices in the marketplace would shock most people to how their very valuable biological samples are being treated.
Headquartered in Melbourne, Australia, Bluechiip listed on the Australian Securities Exchange in 2011. Since then, it has developed further its technology, signing original equipment manufacturing agreements with large companies worldwide to embed the Bluechiip technology in their products.
So the types of samples that we're talking about are blood, we're talking about tissue, we're talking about genetic material, we're talking about molecules, we're talking about eggs and sperm that are used in IVF applications. So we have a wide variety, and that's just in the human space. We've also got the veterinary and animal markets also.
The Bluechiip technology centres on a miniature chip with 52 mechanical beams of different lengths, all responding at different frequencies. Each is turned on or off at the point of manufacture to create a unique identification with billions of combinations. Bluechiip's technology is protected by 24 granted patents. With 3 current applications, samples can be tracked individually or as large groups.
We put the chip onto an antenna, and that antenna then is read by a set of different reader formats, be that handheld reader, so we can actually have that mobile, walking around a laboratory or a biostorage facility. We've got a benchtop reader, which reads our own vials, and we have a multi-vial reader that reads boxes of vials.
And the technology overcomes many disadvantages of traditional tracking methods.
What happens in these markets at the moment, they're handwriting or they're putting standard labels and barcodes onto the vials and biological storage units. Each of these has specific disadvantages. For a handwritten label, obviously somebody has to read that. A barcode can become destroyed, or in the liquid nitrogen phase and minus 80 degree freezers, they get frost on them. So you literally cannot read them with a barcode reader.
Crucially, Bluechiip's technology works in the harshest of environments.
What people do is they store biological samples in minus 80 degree freezers, or even into liquid nitrogen tanks, which are down at minus 196 degrees C, otherwise known as cryogenic storage. What differentiates the chip from other technologies is that it survives in very, very harsh conditions down to liquid nitrogen temperatures, which is minus 196 degrees. It survives sterilisation processes, which is extremely important in the biosample preservation space. It also has a very unique ID, so it has some anti-counterfeiting benefits.
Bluechiip's business plan is to partner with external product manufacturers, which will embed the technology into their products.
Our approach is to partner with organisations that already have a foothold in the market and are providing products. And we partner with them to include the Bluechiip core technology as a differentiator for our partners' products.
The company has signed 3 OEM agreements with Sydney-based IVF business Genea, with Labkhan N America, a large consumable manufacturer in the life sciences space, and with Planet Innovation.
Genea, who was previously known as Sydney IVF, they actually are an IVF clinic. They have a global distribution partnership with Merck, who is one of the largest pharmaceutical companies on the planet. And it's very exciting for us to be enabling the tracking of egg and sperm in the reproductive space. Labkhan North America is a very large consumable manufacturer for the life sciences space. Their claim to fame is last year they moulded 1.4 billion consumables into the life science space. And for them, they are actually taking Bluechiip technology and embedding that into their own vials. Our arrangement with Planet Innovation is for them to include Bluechiip technology into some of their customers' products, and they are dealing with the leading medical device technology companies across the globe.
While tracking biological samples is the company's current target, management is looking towards broader applications.
Adjacent markets that Bluechiip has an opportunity to enter include cold chain logistics, defence, and we see some opportunity in radiation and different type of markets of that type. Our focus in the short term is addressing the needs of the biosample storage and really showing the capability of the Bluechiip technology in those markets.
The company recently completed a $3.5 million capital raising, which opens up significant opportunities.
Over the next year, Bluechiip will launch products with our partners. We'll launch products with Geneo Biomedics in the IVF market, and they will hit the market through the global brand Merck, which is extremely exciting. Also behind that, we've got Labkhan, who executed their license agreement in April 2017. We see Labkhan bringing product to market in vials and boxes. While our revenues are growing, we see that growth to be substantially larger over the next 1 year, and then growing into their product lines and product reach over the next 2 to 3. And we see an extremely exciting time for Bluechiip moving forward.